I'm Adrian Hyde of Adrian Hyde Photography, and in this video I'm going to do another full edit of the photos that we took last night in the nighttime photo walk around Hardbrücke. So we had a good time last night. It was a good evening. So we're going to go excuse me, straight to the screen, and we're going to import the photos into Lightroom because I haven't done that yet. There we go. Oh, actually no, let's stop that. Let's quit that. Let's go into a different way because I want to show you something which is a slightly different way of doing it. If you've seen the video before this, I go through how I archived things. So how to organise your files. I think it's here. Nope. How embarrassing. Nighttime walk number 2. Here we go. Why is it? Okay. So here we have the original cards which are already imported. I find this a safer way of importing files, importing into Lightroom. And as with all of my Lightroom catalogues, if you see the video beforehand, everything is one folder. So rename me, so I'm going to rename that. I'm hoping this is going to go right. How to archive? No, this is a nighttime photo walk. So I said it was going to be live. Let's escape that. Let's go back here. Nighttime walk number 2. I'm just going to copy this. And now I'm going to go into, where is Lightroom catalogue, and go here and rename this, because it says rename me, it says inviting you to rename me. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm just going to double click on that, and that will then open up that library. There we go. Now click import to begin. You can do this in many ways. Just click this, it'll bring up where's import? Down here. So it does it in a number of ways. You can go through here, you go scratch photography, scratch master, and it goes through POP nighttime walk all the way down here. You can go through there. Nighttime walk number 2 is here. Original cards. It bring them here. This is the first time I've seen these. So in here, keywords, just repeat that same title and import. So now we'll import them all, and once it's finished, it's up here, it's all done. Now here comes the exciting part. I'm going to select all of them. Now this is now in the library, because we see here like Scratch Master, original cards, got 88 of them. So I'm going to press Command A, select them all. I am going to rename them. Library renaming. Cool. Now, rename photos here. And then just Command and V. This is why I like to do the Command and V, because it just makes things a little quicker. And start number 1. Now all those files will now be renamed. If we look down here, they're renamed now. Let's go to 18. There we go. Yeah. So I'm going to select all again. And I'm going to press X on the keyboard to reject them. Mark as rejected because just something I do. Just like to get them all out, all rejected, and then we are done. So we're going right up to the top now. I'm going to press N. Now press Shift. It opens the whole screen up. Then I'm going to press N. This will then go into survey mode. And quite simply, I'm going to go along, just highlight some like this. Press Shift, and then just click on those, and those will just load those up like that. And from here, I just press either pick, which is this one here, or a next. So this one, like, put up with that one, and this one here is sort of okay. Let's go to the next one. So click on this one, it'll get rid of all those, and then shift, go to the next lot, and then loads those, and that one there looks quite, this one looks more interesting here too. Do this, and then the same again. Oops. Back here, and then do this. Did I pick that one? No, I've got two that's very similar. This one, no. Right, so let me press here. Don't know if that's going to work. Oh, when I was doing this, I was trying to get the reflection of the bus. That is a reflection of the bus there. I don't know if it worked. Let's zoom this along a bit. There's a reflection of the bus there. We had one earlier. And maybe that one. Maybe that one. There's our friends there. It's doing good. Wow. I like that. May or may not work. This is quite interesting. It's a little bit interesting. I don't know if we're going to do anything with that. I'm only really looking for one or two photos to look at the distortion in that. Wow. It's taken with a 24mm as well. And the full frame. Now this is coming up here, so we'll get this one. Is there any better ones? This is awful. Then we'll just have a second round of what's awful. Don't like any of those. I'm hoping the computer's not going to go on me because doing screen recordings and we're using Hardbru. It's taking a little while to load. No. That one might work. That one might work. And then we move to Prime Tower, which I did see one photo that I thought worked really well. This is not really good. If there were more lights up in there, that would work well. It's just areas just didn't really do a great deal for me. I think there were photos to be had there, but it wasn't really overly excited about it. This was better. This is better, and I like this. This is the one, yeah, it's what I sort of like. This is better. And then we took quite a few here. I like the leading lines, all leading in. Doing this light coming down here. I'd be really like. I think this would work well in black and white. If that one, let's have a look, pick that one, I like this one because I overexpose this on purpose because I will see quite a bit later on if we get that far with it. And that's me. That's me in there. I thought I might put a person in there. So I was trying to stand on the third as well as I could. That one sort of works, but I think it's blurred. I think in the day it was blurred. So that is it. So that's the first round. So if we go into, press G for grid, and we go to attribute, and then we press the flag, they are all chosen photos. So I'll just do exactly the same again. Put it in N mode, go all the way back to the beginning, and now I'll press number 1. This could be interesting. That definitely is interesting. If it's sharp, that's interesting. Oh, I like that one as well. Right, see, we're going to take these up individually just to see if they're sharp, because if they're not sharp, then they're not going to be any good at all. Loading. Oh, it's not too bad. I'll take that one. That one looks better already. That one's not. X. So that one. Yes. I'm highlighting both, then press M for and see which one looks better. I think this one. This one might be a go. This one. I like that one. Oh, hang on. I press 1 now. So you pick that one. These are here. It's like those three. And for this is probably the best one. This one doesn't actually, looking at these, I think it was a good idea at the time to try this, but it didn't really work for me. This is probably the better one here. It's got more than that. I don't like it. So I'm not going to pick any of those. This is sort of nice. Is this? Dust on it. Oh, the number 1, that one. I quite like that. This is better, number 1. This is better, number 1. And this one, if this is sharp, let's go into G. No, just go into. This is sharp. I'll just have to wait for it to load. Press space. Let's have a look at this one. Is this one sharp? That looks better. So we keep that, and I'm stood there. Number 1. I don't think this is sharp, so it's no point either. Oh, sort of. It's not too bad. See me? Oh, maybe number 1. Okay. So press G again, and then we just go attribute 1 star. So from here, I'm going to pick probably just 2 photos which I want to develop. So select all, and this one I think this is number 2. I sort of like this one. Sort of like this one. Or this one. Yeah. Make a decision. I'll take this one. Okay, so go to attribute, press G, attribute 2, and there are the ones that we're going to work on now. Those 2. Okay. So first thing we do is we press. Let's go back to G. Go into this one here, and then press D for develop. And you can feel quite happy about wanging bars around here, but all I'm going to do is look on this exposure here. Take it up and down. I'll take up just a little bit. Contrast wise, leave everything else. Clarity, I want sharpening. Where's the sharpening? Take the sharpening off because I'm going to sharpen that in a minute in Photoshop. Lens profile. Do both of those. See if we can straighten a bit. Distortion, straighten up a bit. Wang around it. That's pretty much it for that. Okay, so if I now go to the next one here, next, with clicking an arrow, I'm just going to press previous, and all the last settings will be taken over into this photo. So now I'm going to export this out to Photoshop. Actually, I want to do this one. I prefer this one. I think this one's going to be the one. So I'm going to press Command and E, and that will then load Photoshop and take this photo with it. And when we come back into Lightroom, it will then put it where it needs to be put. So here we go then. Let's go for Super Duper Process. Press that. This is just like sending it off to bonus print or true print. It just opens it all up, makes it look nice. I just want to see what it might look in black and white. Press black and white. That's quite nice. Let's get rid of that. Right, now let's go into Mix Collection. So Mix Collection, we've got a nice new layer here. Filter, Mix Collection. Color effect. So go into here. I think the detail extractor might be nice on this. I do have my own recipes on here. This is way too much. If I just go look down, what else I do sometimes? Wow. Soft landscape. My quick scan of this one here. Look. I think it's going to be better in black and white. Bleach portrait. What's this one here? Detail extractor. I think I'll do that, and I'll come back in and then do the bleach portrait, then change to black and white, because I quite like that, but it's too much. So let's OK that. I'll copy that layer, press V on the keyboard, and then dial it down with the opacity, then come back in, and then we'll do bleached portrait. So that one's way too much. By pressing V on the keyboard and then 5, that would change the opacity down. And then we can then do it like 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so I'm going to go about 40%. Yeah, oh sorry, 50% here. If you look up here, and I press the values here, like number 1 goes to 10%. Here I'm going to press 9, there's 90%, and we like 50%. Okay, which is good. Copy this layer, Command J, go back into Mix, Filter, Mix Collection, Color Effects Pro, and I'll do the bleached. Here, bleached, which is this one here. So this is also too much, so I'm going to OK it. And I'm going to dial that one back as well. It's all done in real time, so you have to wait and see. And I know not a lot of people watch these videos, but it's just interesting to see how many people do it. I quite like that. But I'm going to press V on the keyboard, and then I'm going to go 50%. When you look up here, it's 50, 30, 90. Do it as I please. I like that. 60%. Okay, going to create a new layer. Command J again. Go back into Mix, and then we're going to just add the black and white silver effects. Pro, and normally I choose 1 or 2 in here that I like. it is a fine. It's a portrait. Let's see it in a minute. That's a full dynamic. Change it much. Full spectrum. Fine art. This is the one I normally like, and I don't like it as much as the one I just had. Fine art process. Try this one. That's better. Full dynamic range. High structure, high contrast, and the process neutral. Backdrops. Rightly, I liked it like. Oh, soft sepia. Oh, what I could do is go into sepia after this. Like the look of that one. Right, let's go into perhaps just do a natural one. We just have this. Have this. Changed it, but it hasn't changed it fully. I'm liking this more and more. And now I will just do a super sepia on the top of that and see what it looks like. No. Oh, I don't know. Let's V this and then fire it. I quite like that. So that is how I'm going to have that one done. So I'm just going to press Command and W. This will preserve everything. Save. And then that will then go back to Photoshop. Sorry, Lightroom. But it's going to take a while because there's going to be a mammoth file now. So while it's doing that, we'll. Whoops! Oh God, drop pen. So while it's doing that, we'll pop back into Lightroom. And we'll then come back into here. So put this one. And take this one as well into Lightroom. So Command and E. Give the computer a real heart attack. Back into Photoshop. Okay, it's there. So let's have a look. There's super duper process. Super duper process. Where's the super duper process? And this will open everything up. Brings everything out. That's brought that out nice. So let's go into select field. Must now make a copy of that. So create process copy. Need it last. So let's black and white. See what it looks like in black and white. Gonna look nice, so I'll just take the colour off. Oh! Let's do this. Oh. Okay, so let's get rid of this. With Nick's collection, if you don't have a layer here, it won't crash the computer, but it will color effect. We won't apply that image. So let this whirl away and open up. Oh, black gold. I like this black gold again. I like that. I really like that. Maybe a bit too much, but let's go. I like that as well. That's nice. Let's go for that one. Let's go for that one. I like that. Wow, I like that. Let's go, make another layer, copy that, come on, J, go into filter, collection, silver effects pro. Just go down and choose one, neutral, that's quite nice. This one, high structure, so I think that's going to be too much. It's got quite a lot of detail in here leading into this. Below keywords. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that's nice. That looked nice, 50-50 under the full dynamic range too much. This is what I normally like. No, I prefer the other one. Let's go back. Push process, 1.5. I like that. I really like that. Low key, high key, right, let's do that. That's nice. I really like it. I'm going to put half and half. I'm going to press V on the keyboard and press 5. And that will then halve the opacity and bring that slight colour through. Let's try 3. No, let's go higher. 6. So a hint of colour. That's 80% opacity. There's just something about that. I really like that. Okay, I think we'll leave that there. So we'll just press Command and W, save it. And if we go back into, once it's saving 10% here, once that's done, we go back to Lightroom. The other one's here. When that comes in, we press G, go back to grid. Save. Incidentally, if we press S, because what you see on the screen is, well, what you press tab, it will get exported. I'm really interested in this one here. So if I press S, that will stack it up. Any original we put behind it, you don't lose it. It just hides it. So that's with S press and it hides it. And here you see there's a number 2 here, and there's another one behind. You press S again, it will then bring it back out. But I don't want it out because when I press select all and then export it, it will export as everything you see on this screen will be exported. So that's come in now. Click on here. There we go. Click on here. Press S for stack. And that will stack it up nicely. So these are our 2 images which we will export out. So Command A to select all of them, export out, and these are all pre-loaded, so aiding full size exports. And then all we need to do is put it in the folder, choose the folder, and scratch master, clients, not this one, photo wall. Hang on, gotta be careful, I don't put the right one. Number 2. we pull it in here, masters, proof, done. Age of standard JPEGs. This will be another video, I think, to do that, just export. And those will be exported out. And I think that'll be about it for this. So we've imported everything, we exported them, we did the whole thing going to Photoshop, coming back again, highlighting the last two to be exported, and then exported them out. So I'll just do this. If I just press we don't know, just going to do it. There we go. And N. There's the two photos, which I quite like. Not too bad from this photo walk. So I'll put these two in a little show at the end so you can see them fully. I'll turn the lights off. Hey, lights are off. And again, look, lights are off. So you can see them now. Oh, not too bad. L again, turns the lights back on. Going to G. Oh, there we go. Just to show you quickly that the exported files are here. And agent JPEGs, standard JPEGs in the proof, JPEG proof, and they're here. So open this up if I can. Paper number 2. So as we said before, all the original cards are still here. They've not been touched and renamed. The JPEG proofs are here. Ones where I'll show at the end. And that is about it. Here we go. Lightroom number 2. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of it. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now. One extra thing. Now we've got to do the most important thing, which is to close this. You almost got away with it, but close this. It will then ask you, must do this, back this up. And then if I go into, we're right in here, Lightroom catalog here, the backup goes here, in here. The backup, oh no, sorry, the backup's here, in backups. And it automatically does that every time. So if I go back into Lightroom again, make some alterations, it will then make another one of these folders into here. Look, there we go. So that's how it does it. And if I wanted to then export the folders to another computer, as long as everything is the same, then you could use this file for that backup. It's very, 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 very good. So close that, and that's it. Again, I'm gonna leave that. I'm really gonna leave that there now. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.